All right, summertime is here, and that means we are back at Coast 360. I mean, we come here around the calendar and everything, but my friend Drew is here, and we are talking today, Drew, about summertime savings. Summertime is about vacation. It's about graduation season. How soon should I actually secure a vacation loan, like with you guys, in terms of like the optimal APR, the best time to get in?
The answer to that is as soon as possible. Get that vacation budget and get that vacation loan as soon as possible, because it's better to have the money and not need it just yet than to need it and not have it.
Absolutely.
So establish it as soon as possible, get that money, because what's gonna happen is when you start planning, you know, your flights, your hotel bookings, your expenses, they're gonna be things that you didn't necessarily catch when you're during the first planning. So as these unneeded expenses, you know, car could break down on the way to the airport.
That's a great point.
You want to be prepared for things like that. So having that money ready will benefit you.
Okay, further down the calendar, right? November, December type. How soon out should I start planning for the holidays?
Well, I would say about 4 to 5 months ahead. So right now.
Okay.
So it's probably best to start saving, because the earlier you save, the more money you have by the time it comes time to purchase the gifts and whatnot. So get the loans done, have that money in your account, because like I said earlier, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Yeah, the holidays are a very, very busy time for us locals here. I'm also not one of those chamorros who's got 75 godkids. How about you?
No, not yet.
Okay, well,
soon.
Yeah, soon. Getting credit cards, as we've talked about in this segment, and making sure that you get that. Is there a best time to actually apply for one? Like during the summer months? I mean, do you guys have promotions or like certain products that you guys have that are more conducive to summertime spending?
Not really. So when it comes to the interest rates and the different, offers that we have, it's not really seasonal. It's really depends on, of course, the market. But definitely the best time to get it is as soon as possible. When it comes to credit cards, you want to start building that credit as soon as you can. You don't have to wait till after summer. You can start now, and if you want to use it during the summer, start spending, of course, and start making those payments, because every payment counts. Every early payment counts. It starts to build your credit, so that when you need it in the future, you have that credit score ready for you to take out more loans.
Okay, well, I've been saving, I've been diligent, I've been tracking everything like you guys have been advising me, I've been budgeting, but I know it's a summertime. My friends are coming back from the States, there's a bunch of parties, some of my favorite stores are having like bonuses and everything like that. Is there anything I can do to make sure that I stay on top of that rainy day fund so I don't completely deplete it?
Yeah, so definitely budgeting is key. When it comes to, the money that's coming in, make sure you set aside what you need for your bills first, because first and foremost, that's the important part. As long as, you have a roof over your head, you have, food in your fridge, that's priority. Everything else, if you want to set aside for savings or for leisure, have those separate accounts, and then have, of course, your savings in place, so that when you look at your checkings or your fun account, you don't see as much in there, so you're less inclined to spend all of it. Pay for the aircon first before you spend on anything else.
That is the best financial advice you're gonna get this year, and that's why you are the man, Drew. Everybody here at Coast 360 is so knowledgeable, and that's what we bring you each and every week here on Fiscal Fitness.
Fiscal Fitness is made possible by our partner, Coast 360 Federal Credit Union. Together, we thrive.